This is the home on Cabanne. Approaching it now. This railing will likely need to be replaced. It's actually indoor railing, not really deck grade material. So that'll need to be done. This door here needs to be recovered. Hold on just a second, get myself inside. Okay, the home is vacant. Lock myself in. All right, this is a stove. Not certain how functional that is. It'll want to be checked out, as well as the furnace flue. Look at this old stuff. That's pretty cool. Hardwood floors look decent, like very good actually. I won't say decent. These look good. The windows are original single pane glass. In some instances, it's a vinyl window here. Actually, there is a vinyl window there. So those windows have been upgraded. That's good. I like this. This is pretty unique here. It's pretty unique. Okay. Walking into the dining area. The floor slopes downward in this room. That's not uncommon. Settlement in older homes is a thing. Got a little bit of cracking above that window. Also not uncommon. We'll take a look at the exterior as well, and I'll just make some notes as to whether or not that's anything of interest. This likely can be refinished, though the way it's peeling is interesting, and that's based on probably water exposure from this bathroom. There's vinyl towels in here. Again, this is a main floor bathroom. I have the plastic finish, plastic surround around it, and a simple vanity that can easily be upgraded. Popcorn ceiling here, not a problem. Popcorn ceiling throughout, actually. Hardwired, that's pretty good. Hardwired for a fire alarm system. That's an upgrade. Now in the kitchen, which is off the dining room. I can see upgrading these cabinets, but overall functional. I don't have the key because it's in the door here, so we'll just take a gander at the decking. So this is a cedar deck, and you can see some of the boards are pulling. And I tell everybody, decks are like people, they need to be clothed. So this is unfinished wood right now, and it's going to be subject to deterioration as a result of that. So that would be one of the first things that I would suggest. There's not a parking structure in the back. It looks like there's a bit of a chicken coop back there, and the grass is somewhat overgrown. But that's easily amended. Pantry. Let's see what it's either going to go up or down. Oh, goes down. Okay. Let's see what we got in the basement. Smells dry. Now, we haven't had a ton of rain in the area, so this is not out of the ordinary. I'm looking at the exterior walls to see if there's spalding. Spalding is essentially a sign of water intrusion that will cause some of the staining that you'll see here in the corner, amongst other things. Looking here at the furnace, it's all intact. That's the A coil over. So the furnace is new enough. Just another room in the basement. Gas meter over here. All this stuff will be taken out, minus potentially the shelving, in advance of closing. They have a little makeshift room in here, and it's dry. Very pleasantly surprised with how dry it is. This is a support. There's the other bathroom. This is a full bath. How functional it is yet to be seen. We'll have to get that inspected. Hot water tank, 40 gallon. From 2004. washer and dryer unit, and an additional refrigerator, exterior access, and sub panel. So we're on breakers here. Go back upstairs, check the bedrooms. Hopefully this doesn't look like the Blair Witch Project. I feel like my hand's not that steady today, so my apologies in advance. Okay, we have two staircases. This is the one that services the kitchen, and the one that services the front of the house. I'll come up the front and down the rear. Carpet on the stairs. It's actually in good shape. It could be cleaned. Feel the temperature change as we're going upstairs. The question is there dual AC? And it looks like there is. There's a return up here. Here's the unit. Perfect. So here's bedroom number 1. This is at the front of the house. Vinyl windows. Space number 2. This has pocket doors, functional. Panning around for you. The ceiling looks good. There's a little bit of condensate here, but that's where the ductwork is. That's not uncommon. I really like these for the fireplace. It's so unique. I know you all were looking for character. It doesn't get any better than that. Closet. Going into this next room. Little sitting space. Makeshift shelving here. Bathroom. Got the door open here for ventilation. Window open, rather. This is a small room. I wouldn't necessarily use this as a bedroom. Maybe an office. Bathroom. Going up to the 3rd floor. There's 4 rooms up here as well. Lots of space, my goodness. Look at the pigeon. A little water stain in here, but it doesn't look fresh. We can send you the seller's disclosure to see ultimately when the last time that was serviced. Closet. Carpet up here is not bad. It could be restretched. Paint is interesting. Very nice size room. These rooms are actually huge, minus those little small rooms on each floor. I like this. It's kind of unique. And you can kind of see from here how this floor, because my hand is very level, how the floor kind of slopes towards the center of the house. That's common settlement. We can get an engineering report if necessary, if you want to just have peace of mind, but it feels really stable. Another little bath they snuck in here, smartly done. Not beautifully done, but smartly put in. And then the last little small space here. So, pretty nice. I don't see anything that flags me as terrible. And for $89, this is an amazing amount of space. The stairwells are kind of narrow. You'll want to consider that as it pertains to furniture placement. Going down the rear well, furniture access, bringing it into the house is they're traditionally sized. So bringing up massive pieces of furniture is going to be interesting. So overall, I like it. I like it. Let's do an exterior walk real quick because I want to see the tuck pointing and whether or not I think that's a thing or issue. And this lock that I'm using actually is not up to current code. I have to look at the listing and see if they have any specifications as to whether or not they're going to bring it up to current code enforcement, because that's a little difficult to get around in case of fire, especially when you're trying to move somewhere urgently. Going back through the front. So looking here, visually it looks like the exterior wall is tipping just a smidge in. Again, an exterior report will help to talk through whether or not that's a cosmetic thing or not. Or it could be purposeful, because you see that little slope. It may be just purposeful. It looks interesting from the side. This gutter needs to be extended down because overall, over time, that'll start to eat away at the mortar. Wondering what's going on with this lot here. There was a home here apparently at some point and it's gone, but this is a nice size lot. Probably nice to be able to add to your purchase if it's available. Top point, it looks decent. I see a few little spots in, but not a lot. What's really poking out to me is you see these bottom floor windows are wrapped. The ones on the next floor are not. I think that that's something that you'd want to look into over time, especially because that wood will deteriorate without protection, as we just previously discussed. See a little bit of a need of tuck pointing right beneath that window, and that's common for windows to need that. Hopefully the sun doesn't over blare out our exposure here. There's the AC unit and the forest back here. The rear of the building looks pretty good. Again, some spot tuck pointing opportunities and some shingle replacement opportunities. Though those are kind of a facade because the building is flat. It doesn't really serve a purpose outside of looking nice. But there's a little gutter work that can be done here as well. I haven't seen anything major that stood out to me. Fortunately, that's a good thing. So I would endorse this house. There may be an opportunity to get some money off. It's not had a ton of days on market, but enough that that could be a point of conversation. Let me know what you think, and I will work to, secure this property for you should you want it. Again, this is Ashley Bowler, Bowler Group Realty, and we are touring 5112 Cabanne in St. Louis, Missouri. Bye-bye.